Hey, what is up? Cool Jake the Third back here for another Minecraft Let's Play video. So anyways, I guess we'll just jump right into it. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. I put in a decent bit of work and a decent bit of editing into it, but I guess let's just jump into what we're doing here today. So if you guys haven't seen the last episode, we worked on a couple stuff, including this amazing boat elevator, which is starting to look not so good, so we might have to fix that. We also showed off this little, what is this again? Wheat collection thing. This stuff isn't supposed to be in there. But yeah, most of this stuff is fully grown, as you guys can see. And I'm pretty sure I did promise last episode that, if it did end up going all the way, that I will show you guys what it looks like when it's all collected. So I guess we'll do that real quick. All right, yeah. So it's not 100% all ready to go, but it's basically all the way there. And I'm pretty sure I did promise y'all. So let's flip the lever and see what happens in 3, 2, 1, and bam! Oh shoot! Look at it all go, man! Look at it all go. Yep. So we just did the lever thing, and all the stuff is going down the stream. Well, you could see a second ago. Didn't even mean for this to happen, but these somewhat windows, you can see some of the wheat and seeds going down, which is kind of cool. All right, yeah, this is what it looks like when it's all being collected. Very cool. Yeah, look at it all go. So it's just barely going over this little lip right here. Then it's going to go into this first water stream. Most of it should be collected in that first basket right there, but if there's any left over, it'll continue to go down into the other, I believe, 4 baskets. All right, so it collected all into this first basket here. I got a, empty inventory here, so let's see how much stuff we got in this first one. And oh, okay, it's not that much, but it's decent. Okay. Yeah, so now with all the stuff in the inventory, I can just put all of this stuff away, and now it's time to go replant all the seeds. All right, so we got a full planted field here, so next time we end up having to do this, hopefully we will get the maximum amount of wheat from that, so that'll be pretty cool. Also, if you guys couldn't tell, we have some tunnels underneath our little area now. So if you guys remember maybe from episode like 1 or 2, this is our little skeleton spawner where we get a bunch of this stuff. And then that was just the way up to the auto wheat farm. And then if we go use this little tunnel real quick, we will reach the cactus farm we built last episode. And actually, while we're at it, let's see how much cactus we've gotten just from this thing running out by itself. Oh, okay, yeah, decent bit. Wait, how much was that? That was 322. Very nice. But anyways, I guess we should kind of get into the brunt of what we're going to be doing in this video. So for this whole little farming village district thing, we have a auto wheat farm over there, cactus farm over there, but we are missing 2 very, very important types of vegetation, I guess, that being sugarcane and pumpkins. So today in this episode, we are going to be making those 2 farms and maybe doing something a little bit else in between both farms, but we'll see about that. But anyways, I've been working on some, well, sort of, well, more so pseudo auto farms, because, dude, in beta, I have been running into a lot of problems on trying to make, at least decent auto farms. But I think I have a decent one for sugarcane, and I think I have a better one for pumpkins, but I think we're going to do the sugarcane one first. But in order to do this farm, we need a large area underground. So I'm pretty sure, or I'm thinking maybe from like this block here to maybe somewhere over by this staircase here. So maybe somewhere around maybe here. This area is going to go back maybe like 20 or 30 blocks that way, just to give us a good idea for a room we're going to do. And we're going to do that real quick. All right, we are back, and let's check out some of the progress we've done so far. And well, bam! Yeah, so we got a little bit of a area that we can start working on. And as I was digging out this area, I actually went in my creative world and I did a little bit more testing with the type of sugarcane farm I want to do. Looking at the type of farm I want to do, this area right here is going to be so small compared to the area that we actually need. So I was kind of testing it out here and trying to see how tall we need this to be. Because the farm we're going to build is going to be actually a little bit taller than 4 blocks here. So yeah, I'm thinking probably around here is going to be the height of the build that we're probably going to do. So somewhere around maybe like 111, and we got to dig this entire area out. But before that, we need to get a bunch of resources, and those resources include a couple stacks of pistons, a stupid load of redstone dust, and just as many redstone repeaters. Yeah, this is going to be a huge project. But yeah, so I'm not 100% sure how much of each of these guys I need, but I'm just going to, I guess, try and make as many as we can and see however many I get. So that'll be fun. Alright, so I just went on a humongous journey to try and find a bunch of stuff. But yeah, if we look at our inventory, yeah, we got a bunch of flippin' stuff that we are going to be able to use for this next thing we're about to do. I also got a bunch of stone cooking up just in case if I need more repeaters, because I have a feeling we're going to run through a lot of them. Alright, yeah, so this is going to be the basic idea on what type of build we're going to do. So this design I actually designed by myself. Of course, I probably took inspiration from a couple things that I've seen before on YouTube and stuff. And I'm sure there is more than probably such a better way of designing something like this in beta. But this is the only way that I figured out how to do it in a creative world. So the basic idea is that there's going to be kind of a trough in the middle here that's going to be with water. Dirt or sand. Dirt works fine, so I'm just going to use that. We're going to place the sugarcane here. It's going to grow only to the second block. We're not going to do the third block, and I'll explain that in a second. We'll have sugarcane, piston here, redstone repeater behind, and redstone dust. And basically this, oh yeah, so basically all of this will just be multiplied all the way down there. So then we'll probably have a lever somewhere, wherever is the most natural for it. Click it, and then all these rows of pistons, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff behind it, will hit this first layer of sugarcane. Most of it, not all of it, which is a sad issue with this farm, but most of it will fall into this middle trough area and go to where it needs to go. And this dirt block is supposed to represent the next layer of what we're doing here. So if this is going to be like dirt, phantom sugarcane, it can grow to a second block. This is where the next dirt will be, and then we'll actually place another sugarcane on top of that. We might have, so like this will be, I guess one, I don't know what the word is, one kind of module of this. We'll probably have a second module right here, and we might even have a third one over here. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how much sugarcane we're going to have, and I don't even know if all of this is going to be able to, run the entire farm, but, we'll try and go for, we'll try and build it as much as we can first, and we'll, kind of see where we, kind of run out of resources. But yeah, that's the basic idea of how we're going to do. And also, this isn't a 100% like waste-free farm. Some of the times, sugarcane gets stuck on these pistons, or it gets stuck on the dirt and never actually ends up in the trough that we're going to build. The waste isn't going to really necessarily impact, how much stuff we get. And again, we don't need like, 100 double chests full of sugarcane or something. We just need enough to never really run out. Because I don't even know what I'm going to use sugarcane for. I just want to build a really cool farm for it. So, but anyways, yeah, that's enough of me ranting. Time for me to actually build as much as this thing. So, wish me luck. Oh, that could have been so bad. Oh my gosh. um, yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah. I guess maybe real quick, this can be interesting segue here. Yeah, this is the progress we have so far on the little farm we're doing. I'm generally liking it. A lot of redstone, a lot of redstone. Like I think already just this first floor of stuff, I already went through like most of my resources. So duplicating this like 2 or 3 more times going that way is going to be very, very resource intensive. Yeah, so as you guys can probably tell, we are also expanding this going up. So we got this area pretty dug out, but we still need a little bit of work on this area. So basically, I'm going to continue to be digging this for a little while, even though it's very, very late because yay, Minecraft fun. So yeah, let's keep on digging. All right, yeah, and we are back. This is currently like a couple hours later. I'm not 100% sure. I might edit a number in. Yeah, I've honestly, guys, I've just been going. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice right now, but I have been going for like multiple hours so far, and I'm very tired. It is like currently 5 o'clock in the morning. Uh, so after I record this little bit, I'm probably going to bed. I'm probably gonna stay in bed for a bit. But yeah, I was just really hooked in on the project, and I was actually really enjoying myself. Still am, but I'm also just very tired. But anyways, let's show what we got so far. So yeah, this is basically the finished project on what we got. We got 3 modules: first one, second one, third one. As you can see, there's probably a little bit of the redstone that you can see that will go more in depth in a second. But yeah, you guys probably want to see what it looks like when it's activated. It looks pretty cool. I actually really like how it kind of turned out. Like it really has that old school like redstone feel. But anyways, yeah, this is our little collection area here, and this little lever turns it on or pushes all the pistons and stuff. So let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Well, bam. Yeah, whole lot of things just happened right there. Yep, you see all the redstone ticking on. And if you look close enough, I hope, yeah, you can start to see some of the sugarcane going. Yep, and what's really cool about that is that it's going on this first level here. That sometimes happens too, which is not so nice. But my philosophy is like, okay, well, you got maybe like one and maybe two pieces of whatever messing up, but you get like 100 more going on in the stream. So I think that's okay enough. I think that's fine. I'm gonna throw away this one piece real quick so we get a somewhat accurate count. But anyways, let's actually we'll keep that on because I gotta show you guys something too. But anyways, the final count of what we got, it was just that first layer too. I didn't do any with the second or third layer because I already tested it with stuff in there. So with just one layer, let's see how much stuff we got. That would be 1, 2, 3. Total count is about basically a stack and a half. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, but that was only the first layer. This is what it kind of looks like when the whole thing is active. So again, it's not like a stupid, crazy, ton of stuff or whatever. But I think it's just enough where because honestly, I'll either be AFKing this or I'll just come here from time to time, see that a lot of the stuff is grown, go down, flip the lever real quick, and then go off on my way or whatever. So this isn't really like a way to get like a bunch of stuff. It's just supposed to be an easy way to get like a medium amount of stuff. But anyways, as you guys can maybe kind of see there, there is a couple issues with the design that I came up with. That being sometimes that we do have a problem with this, which I may have mentioned in the episode earlier, but I honestly forgot. But yeah, the way some of this redstone works out, the signal strength, because I believe it only goes 15 blocks, does not reach all the way. So sometimes we have to put a repeater in and make sure it gets the rest of the way. However, that makes these two pistons on either side not usable. But yeah, that's basically the whole design for the little sugarcane farm we got going here. I'm decently proud of it. I think it was I think this is the first big redstone project we had in the world. So that's I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, next thing on the list is going to be a sort of auto pumpkin farm. Not sure where I'm going to build it. I'm either going to build it here or I'll find a better area. And then I believe maybe later in the episode we will actually be building a large house. But that is not what I will be doing right now. Well, in the video it'll look like I'll be doing right now. For me, IRL, I will be going to sleep because I am tired. But yeah, I guess for me it'll be a couple hours, but for you guys it'll be a couple seconds. So see you in a couple seconds, I guess. All right, boys and girls, we are officially back. It is the next morning, and we are ready for the next project. Yeah, so all last night I was working on this stupid flipping thing that took me so flipping long. So you know what? Starting off this morning, we are gonna start with a nice and easy new house we're gonna add to the village. It should be something quick and easy that'll only take about 4 separate materials, that being, let's see if I can get them out, cobblestone, wood, pine wood, and regular logs. So on these 4 things are going to be what we make out of the new building. And I picked out a spot predetermined where we're going to build this thing. And that is going to be right here. It's going to be a little bit of a bigger house. It's going to be maybe like from here, maybe like I don't know, 15 blocks that way, maybe like 10 or 12 blocks that way. Not exactly like a town hall, but it is going to be a kind of central building. So maybe something about this. Maybe I'll go into editing mode and kind of show you guys how it should be later on. Yeah, as I'm chopping down some of these trees for some resources and stuff, what have you guys had for breakfast this morning? Well, I guess technically depending on what time you guys watch this, it might not be like breakfast time or morning for y'all, but I guarantee y'all, whatever y'all had for breakfast, probably better than what I had. I think I had like 2-day-old expired sugar donuts or something for breakfast, bro. There wasn't really anything else I could eat that was, easy enough and fast enough where I could just do it and, be done with it. I saw the donuts sitting there. I was like, man, they're a little expired, but, I smelt it. I tasted it a little bit, and I was like, okay, they seem fine. So I may have eaten a few. And actually, while we're on the topic of breakfast, little maybe debate or a little questionnaire down in the comments below. But do you guys believe the old adage that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Personally, I kind of subscribe to the idea that it's not necessarily. I think there's a lot of the times where I start my day and I actually don't end up eating breakfast, and I maybe have not brunch, but maybe like an early snack, maybe at like 10, 11, or 12 or something like that. Uh, Usually lunch is about the time where I first eat my stuff though. Not 100% sure why. I don't know if it's because I feel like breakfast takes too long, or what the real reason is, but not a big fan of breakfast food either. Like the whole like eggs, bacon, I don't know, sausage grits, uh, I don't know, anything else that's kind of like, oh, pancakes. I'm a huge not big supporter of pancakes. I was just telling my friend the other day, if for some reason I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but it definitely happens to me. If I eat pancakes with syrup too early in the morning, it messes my gut up for the entire rest of the day, and I feel just bloated. So, not a big fan of breakfast. Yo, speaking of my friend, he just made some coffee for me this morning. I don't know what this dude put in it, bro, but it is tasting mighty flippin' fine this morning, bro. Oh my goodness. Where my coffee drinkers at? All right, so I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be all the resources we need for it, but I think this will be a good start. And speaking of good start, the way I'm going to do this is set up a little foundation. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. All right, so we got the front base plate done. Let's see what it looks like, and well, bam. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Now the only problem is doing the rest of the building. And this front part took me like a whole 15 minutes. So yeah. I have a dream I hope will come true. That you're here with me and I'm here with you. Alright, so I would say that is enough building for today, at least in my stuff. But anyways, let's take a look at what we got here. So this is basically going to be the finished product of the build that we are doing. Not 100% sure the inspiration. I seen a image on Google and I kind of took some inspiration from it, but I honestly forgot where I got it from. In terms of inspiration of like the world building, lore and stuff, not 100% sure. I just thought, hey, it'd be kind of cool to do like a big, a bigger building than I have been because I've been doing kind of a lot of smaller houses and stuff. And I don't know. I like the two slanted roofs, but I like them at different levels, and I like the big rectangular kind of stuff in the middle. If we look in photo mode, this is what it kind of looks like from a bird's eye view. There are going to be little mess ups here and there, like some stuff I still got to go around and fix, but I will do that at a later date. Uh, yeah, this is basically what it looks like. I'm decently happy with how it turned out too. So this one has been taking me a while, and I've been really wanting to do this build for a long time too, but I haven't been able to until I got the spruce or pine wood last episode. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with this build. Also, just some real quick apologies. I forgot that I had my game out on 200% for I think most of this video because I was doing a lot of stuff underneath, like in the caves and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, it gets a little bright, so we're gonna keep it to about 100. I think that's a nice little medium area. But anyways, our third and final project on what we're going to be doing today is relating to those guys right over there. Yeah, we're going to be doing a pseudo or somewhat auto pumpkin farm as best as we can because I was trying to think of some ways that I could do it in a creative world, and I came up with a way. It's probably not the way, but it is a way. And honestly, a lot of the materials for this new pumpkin farm is basically the same as the sugarcane farm. It's just a lot of pistons, redstone repeaters, all that stuff. So really the only resource we're missing are actual pumpkins. So that is what we're going to try and get right now. Found some here and some over here. Oh, and we got some way over there as well. And we got a few little guys over here as well, but I think we'll probably be okay with 30 starting off. Actually, this is the first time I've been kind of in this area. That's a nice little flat area over there. Maybe we'll do something for that in the future. We can probably get rid of this guy. This serves real no purpose anymore. And actually, yeah, speaking of that, probably next episode, we'll probably not be able to get to this episode, but maybe next episode we'll probably go around and kind of clean up a lot of the areas, because after this pumpkin farm is built, I don't really have that big of a plan to do anything else. And, since we're down here now, I can probably boost up to about 200. Man, is that bright. Maybe, what, 150 maybe? 150 or 200? 200 works for me. I don't know if it works for you guys. I'll have to check that out whenever I'm actually editing this video. But yeah, so this farm basically just constitutes the same stuff as the sugarcane farm, that being a lot of repeaters, a lot of redstone dust, and a lot of pistons too. And yeah, since we're kind of not using this area for anything, this can be where we kind of set it up at. So as you guys know, we have an area that we need to mine out, and it is not mined out. So that's what I'm about to do. All right, yep, so we got a little bit of an area dug out. Not 100% sure if this is going to be big enough, but you know what? It'll be a good start. So basically, the basic idea on this little pumpkin farm here is, let's see. So I believe we're gonna have it one layer down. So this is gonna be where we're actually standing and doing all the harvesting and stuff. Uh, this layer or this I guess line here will all be dirt. And then I believe yeah behind here is where we are going to have the water stuff, so we can place that there. And then I believe it's, let's see, is it, it'll be something like this. Bam. Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is I believe we're going to have pumpkin here. This is going to be till soil. Plant it, let it grow once it becomes a pumpkin. And then eventually, imagine this, the line going all the way down. Redstone line going here. Once, a lever or button is activated, this guy pushes down. Pretty cool thing in beta, instead of this not working because the pumpkin is a full block, it'll actually destroy the pumpkin, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's get this, at least let's get this first row done, and then we can show you how it works. All right, yeah, so this is what the first layer would basically look like. So we got the tilled soil, pistons, we got a line of redstone basically just, running on top of this whole thing. So basically what it would be, so let's say if we had a pumpkin here, cool thing, they actually look like this, not the normal pumpkin texture. Let's say if this was fully grown, and then let's say we want to, actually I'll do a couple more just so you guys can see it actually harvest it. Let's say a lot of these things are like grown and stuff, we want to harvest it, 3, 2, 1, bam! And then we lift it up. And then what we would usually do is just go down the line. And as we're picking up pumpkins, harvesting, we would take probably a steel hoe and just till the entire soil again. So the only issue with this farm is that you do have to till the soil every time you use it, but we have steel tools and they last for like thousands of blocks, so we should be good. Yeah, honestly, that's basically the gist of this whole farm. We basically just have to copy this same concept a couple more rows that way, and then we should be good. All right, yeah. So the pumpkin farm is basically all finished. There are some little, things here and there that maybe I can make or maybe look a little better or whatever. But for the most part, the entire farm is finished, and this is what it looks like. So yeah, it's basically all done. We got all the redstone going to all the pistons. Yeah, this definitely was not as hard as that one. That joker of a project right there, it took me so flipping long, whereas this one only took me maybe like 25 minutes, maybe 30, if that. But yeah, it's basically all done. I planted all the pumpkins and I bone mealed them just so I can show you what a complete farm looks like and what the total pumpkin output looks like. I guess let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! Bam, and it goes up. And actually, let me get rid of a few things just so my inventory is not too full. But yeah, so then the basic idea is that as I'm going along collecting stuff, I'll get my thing and I will just till the soil as I once did. Actually, I guess I can be a little closer. And yeah, this is basically all you do. So as you go, you till the soil and you collect the pumpkins. Same thing on this side, and you just keep going until the farm is all ready to go. And plant them all back, of course. And we got the entire farm all planted up again. So with one full cycle of this farm, with replanting counted as well, we usually get a haul of about, what is that, 88 pumpkins? Yeah, 88 pumpkins. That's not too bad. But yeah, so this farm doesn't necessarily have to be like, 100% efficient or, it doesn't need to go on for miles and miles towards that way. It's a pretty rudimentary pumpkin farm. It's really nothing, all that special. I just wanted to have it just so I could say I have a pumpkin farm. Same thing with the sugarcane farm. It's not like I absolutely desperately need a farm like these, but it's just cool to have in the world just in case if I do need it for future stuff. But anyways, guys, I think that'll probably do it for this episode. I'm pretty redstoned out to be honest. This episode has already been taking 2 days to come out, so gonna try and get this episode to come out pretty soon, so you guys still have something to watch. Yeah, going through some of the stuff we did this episode, we took a very long time to do that sugarcane farm in the beginning, and then once we got that done, we took a little break and built that awesome possum house over there with a pig as a guy over there. And then, as you guys just saw, we just got done with that pumpkin farm down there as well. But yeah, so that's honestly, I believe, all the vegetation or all the crops that we can pseudo auto farm as best as we can, because we got the wheat farm right over here, cactus farm way over there, and then sugarcane and pumpkin farm, as I just said. So that's probably all the redstone that we're going to be doing for this village, as much as I can think, at least off the top of my head. Uh, and I'm pretty just redstoned out, to be honest. I have been doing nothing but redstone for the past couple episodes, and I'm sure you guys are probably getting a little sick and tired of it too. So I think we might change things up next episode, and we might actually be going to explore the that one area over there, the edge. But nothing is set in stone. Something might happen, and we might actually have to dig out a whole new area for another redstone thing or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, dudes, hope you guys enjoyed this most recent installment of the Better Than Adventure playlist. Hope you guys are still on enjoying the series. If you guys have any suggestions on how I can make it better, more easy to watch, or any of the above, just let me know in the comments below. Again, hope you guys are still enjoying it, and I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.